right, greetings, internet sojourners. So good to be back. This is the MMocracy here, live on Twitch with you right now, and on YouTube later for my YouTube viewers. So, welcome to the stream. And tonight we have something good planned. So the last time I streamed, we were out in Dreadlands. We tried Connor's Castle, then we tried Dreadlands. I died. It took a little bit of time to get some experience back. And now we're moving on to somewhere else. I want to find the very best spot that I can go do some experience. So with 45 being a hell level, it's going to take quite a bit of effort to get through that. So I want to find somewhere that's enjoyable, that's more what I'm looking for. As a lot of you know, I don't like plucking mobs out of a open field. It's just not something that I enjoy doing. I would much rather have a camp where I'm monitoring a timer, and then I just make sure I have the resources to maintain that camp. So we're going to try to find something like that. And where else should we go to find that but the City of Mist? And so that's where we are headed right now. And I want to thank all of you for taking this journey with me. It's been a great journey. If you notice, I've started including the day counter on my Twitch stream titles, and maybe I'll include them on the YouTube videos as well. Oh, that guy looked just like me. He's my twin. Wait, brother. I've started including the day count, and the reason why I like doing that is it shows continuity. It shows just how long we, collectively, you and I, have been working on this and going through the different phases of a solo self-found challenge. So as you can see, I'm also guzzling down some tea, desperately trying to get some caffeine in me because I did have a long day. I absolutely love this light that I got here. It's a Logitech, basically like a Logitech gaming lamp for streamers or content creators. And one thing I love about it is it does not put any bit of glare on my glasses. And it's, I mean, you can see a little bit of it, but it's not like a washed out, you know, you can't see my eyes at all. So I actually really like that about it. Was not that expensive either. Look at this plat stack stream. 4,557 plat I have amassed on Mr. Best Friend. Would you check that out? All right, let's do a quick pre-flight on our gear here. So, ooh, we have junk to sell. We can sell some junk to clock SAS here. Golden pendants, those are nice. Hill giant toes. Some of those daturas, those are a hallucinogen. We talked about that on the last stream. The yellow whip. The yellow whip's interesting. I got this off a Drolvarg, and it says it's for the 8th rank Skullcap quest, which is not implemented on P99. So we're not going to keep it. We're going to get rid of it. And then look at that. We have two more canines. We somehow end up still getting canines, because they don't just drop in down there. And I want to say, look at that. I have 3 full stacks. That's amazing. And I am going to do something here. I'm going to do it live, so just bear with me. Just bear with me here. All right, we're going to let that download. I have I've made up my mind. I'm bringing the sound effects back. Sorry to be a little overly dramatic there. I haven't had the sound effects in like what, 2-3 months. There's a reason for it. I could try to explain it. Basically, I was having, when I was using the dinky headset mic, I had it running through a program called Voice Mod, which was also the sound effects board. And if I had the mic active and the sound effects active, it would cause this like echoing. Because it essentially was getting a dual input in OBS. So we're gonna try to figure this out. We're gonna get out to City of Mist. How do we get there? We need to go to Emerald Jungle. Man, the Field of Bone is looking beautiful tonight. And look at that, Mr. Best Friend is now the king of the Field of Bone. He is the highest level. Sirius says, good luck with City of Mist. It is tough. Well, thank you, sir. Well, he's probably like 50 something. Yeah, level 52. He has left me behind out in Felwythe murdering those silly fair-skinned elves. I salute you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna head out to City of Mist and we're gonna see what it's like. And then if it sucks, you know, we'll just go somewhere else. We're gonna find somewhere good to level. It's only a matter of time. I almost came home and got on Guild Wars, and then I was like, man, I've got to keep working on Mr. Best Friend. Guild Wars keeps just trying to pull me away. Okay, sorry about the audio there. If you were hearing wonky audio, there's a reason for it. That's why we don't do things live on stream. But whatever. No big deal. Let's see. Sirius says I actually leveled in EJ with the undead gorillas. There's heaps up on top of the plateau in the northwest of the map. Well, thank you for that. Because I'm always looking for that kind of, you know, if there's, as long as there's a way to do it without running too much. That's kind of what I'm looking for. But if I have to run, I'll run. And when I say running too much, I mean like having to run around and look for enemies and then pull them back to a zone wall. I don't want to say like I'm too old for that, but I just really don't like having to do that. Where you have to run around, find something, tag it, hope it doesn't aggro something else while you're running it back to a zone wall. It's so painful. All right, I think I've got this figured out. That's why you were hearing that echoing. It doesn't, yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, there we go. It should not be registering. And then now we have the sound effects back. Oh yeah. We're bringing them back. Now I just need that like Stream Deck thing or whatever so I can control it with my right here in front of me versus having to like click over to another monitor, but there we go. I see it. It's registering. Let's see. Oh, one of the issues that I did have though was last time I don't think it saved the it didn't save the sound effects to the actual YouTube video. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll get it figured out. It's an iterative process. I should have had 4 pouches of tea instead of 2. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. All right. You know what? You know what we need to do? We need to take it to the wiki. Because I don't know where I'm going. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we are in Emerald Jungle. We are right about here. The area that Sirius was talking about is up here in the northwest. And he said there's a whole heap of undead apes, which is kind of weird, but okay. So we could check that out. Or here's City of Mist in the east. Now, there it is, City of Mist. I want to look. So we're going to come in from here, and then 5 is a bridge. We're kind of trying to look and see like where we would potentially go. 6 is stables with Spectral Courier. He's level 35. All right. I guess it is 35 to 55. So there's a slew of golems that we can attempt to kill. And then I'm trying to remember, was there any good loot in the City of Mist? I feel like I've looked through this. Okay, this ring would be nice. Drops off a Vapor Golem and a Haze Golem. Those are definitely within the range to kill. The shield would be nice, but I think this one was on, yeah, that's on like a tough mob. Level 54. Not gonna happen. And I think that was it. So I guess we can get that like dinky little 2-int ring, but 2-int's better than no int. And if it sucks in there, we'll head back out and we'll try to kill the we could try the gorilla spot. We can see what the undead ape leveling process looks like. Did get some bad news if you follow classic MMOs. Apparently Nathan Napalm is in the hospital. You follow like classic MMO streamers and content creators. I found that out a little bit earlier, so hopefully Mr. Napalm gets to feeling better. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't have any other details, but yeah, my thoughts go to him and his family. And hopefully they can get through this. Let's see if I can get through getting down this. Oh my. This is such a bad idea. There we go. There was a point there where I fell twice and it seemed like I was just going to continue to fall. And we're not invisible. Let's make ourselves invisible here. I forget to make myself see invisible. I think that's where you pop up if you teleport here. Oh, there's one of those. Oh, yeah, because these gorillas are undead. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna feign death. We aggroed a tottering gorilla. Obviously they're like a zombie gorilla. I mean, look at the flesh is falling off their bones. And we needed to feign death to get rid of him. Because this is one of those zones where, like, one type of invis is not enough. I like how the mosquitoes in the Emerald Jungle are named Soul Sippers. As if that's not just creepy as hell. I'm gonna be 100% flat out honest with you, you all here. I don't know if I've ever actually just run around this zone. In fact, up until this point, I think I've always just spent as little time here as possible. Like, I would get teleported here on my Ixar monk back in 2001, and I would immediately beat feet to Field of Moan as fast as possible. And it really wasn't very far away, which I was super grateful for. But now I'm looking around and I'm like, this place is a little bit sketch. It's not quite like driving through Camden, New Jersey at night, but I mean, I could see it being kind of maybe west side of Denver, you know, about 2 a.m. Little Colfax. So that's kind of the vibes I'm getting. Yeah, there's a skeleton. There's a bunch of skeletons there. Okay. And then here's the issue. All these trees, I can't see what I'm running up on. So if I'm not careful, I could be aggroed by something. I've only got one type of invis. I've got regular invis up. Clearly you need both IVU and regular invis to be fully safe here. Oh, that one's called this mosquito here is called an engorged soul sipper. Like he's a chonker. Like he's been feeding off something. Oh, he's huge. Look at that chonker. Big ol' engorged mosquito. Alright, we're almost to whoa. Okay, luckily everything here is so far has been blue. So it's not like we've run up on anything that was like just gonna absolutely murder us in 2 hits. Like in what was it? Karner's Castle. Where we ran up on that guy and he tore us to shreds in about 5 seconds. Oh, I came over this cliff and took a little damage there. Luckily it was only, what, 9? 3? 9? I tell you what, when I build my new setup, I am going to have massive monitors because my eyesight just can't, I just can't read all these little ass numbers anymore. Alright, let's take a look here. There's like a lot of ruins. I don't see any. I don't see any enemies, but I'm hesitant to just go barreling through here. Because you never know what lurks around these corners. Alright, that one's clear. That building is clear. And we just need to find the entrance, so... This isn't the one... Is this... Oh, there's a tiger. Is this the dungeon where you will run up on like a big orb? And I think that's Cebalus. I think I went in there on EQ retail once. I was like, how do I get in here? And then I find this orb. And you like touch the orb and then it transports you there. Oh, okay, here we are. All right, folks. It is the City of Mist. I'm already seeing corpses, so that's a good sign that everybody here is down to party. There are 24 players in this zone too. I'm not actually hopeful that we'll really be able to do anything. All right. Here's a young mage named Trexel Pretzel. We kind of need to understand, does invis work in here or not? So I have my harm shield at the ready. I have my feign death at the ready. Okay, there's a monk running by us up here. And it appears that we can open these gates. There's a lot of different people running around here. At this point, if I was not a solo self-found, I would be more or less teetering with excitement to find somebody to group with, right? I would be like, oh yay, all of these people can be my friends. We're gonna play together forever. Like these fine folks here. There we go. He can see me. Brenmond says hi. I don't want to get hit in the back by enemies, so... Okay, I see... Apparently, is this maybe more of an IVU type zone? Because, I see enemies that are undead, and then also, this is interesting. This is a hole in the floor here. And if I fall in there, I'm assuming it's not going to be an easy time to get out. Do you have to, like, swim around, or... Oh no, I bet you have to go here. So probably not terrible, but... I don't know, we can test it. There we go. Still, it's a minor inconvenience, I suppose. So it looks like this group is pulling from in here. Oh yeah. I wonder if we could do some, like, charming in here. Also, I'm gonna switch over to, IVU. Neutral rockets! Welcome back, sir. Neutral rocket says, arena area is nice. Oh, that's in, okay. So I'm looking over here at the wiki here, at the map. So I think we're here. We're at Temple. So if we go back to the center, that's the bridge we came across. We make a right. And we just kind of stay right. It will funnel us around to this arena. Yeah, we're just kind of trying to find... Oh, look. These are the guys we want to kill right here, these golems. The issue, I guess, is that... So we have IVU up. It's one of those things, it's like you either have IVU or you have Invis up. So I'm still trying to kind of figure out what the best Invis solution is here. Some cool XR art decor here. They got their tails wrapped around that, like that pillar. It's almost like they're being a little intimate. All right, we are moving around into the what I believe is the arena. It really is like a city. It's almost Eastern looking. Oh, there's a goo in there. There's a little goo man down there. Can we get into this house? Do I want to try to get into this house? I have IVU up. I'm not sure if like Invis or IVU is what I should have. I tell you what, you know what will work is turning yourself into a skeleton and then peeking through walls. I heard some sort of like ghost in there. I heard like a voice. This is kind of creepy. What is this place? It's like Asian looking. I was not expecting this. Let's see what happens when we just like peek through the wall. Oh. There's a ghost in there. There's another ghost. A greater plague bone. Or I guess not a ghost, a skeleton, right? I'm trying to like see using a totally legal method, trying to see what all is in here. I think there's another one right there. What is that? It's like moving. You see that? Like, like bobbing up and down? What is that? Okay, so I mean, there's some enemies to kill there, but... Okay, there are more down here. It's almost like they're guarding something. Sorry about that. Have a little bit of tightness in my neck right now. Okay, let's see what's inside this this building. Can't really see anything. Is it just an empty I don't want to go in there. That seems like such a bad idea. But it's like beckoning me. It's calling. Oh my gosh, the infravision. It kicked in right at the last second. Would I fall through this floor if I... There's a note on the map. It says something like SK... Okay, forgive me. It says LHRANC. What does that mean? Also, collarbones is kind of killing me off here, so I need to turn it off for a minute while I look this up. Oh, here it is. Office with L rank, low rank. Oh, wait. Race human spectral XR. Well, is he gonna attack me? I don't want to be in here if he comes back as a human that hates XRs, or even an XR that hates XRs. There are those. Those still exist. Sorry, I've hit my mic twice now. Okay, I've moved out of there. Grosong, welcome back to the stream. That center room... Grosong says that center room by the arena is for part of the SK Epic, the final fight. The final fight. Yeah, I'm just looking for like somewhere that I can get some experience. All these buildings are really scary though. Let's see. We're kind of X-ray visioning our using our legal X-ray vision spell here. Okay, there's nothing in here. Unless that's a mimic. Oh, this is spooky. It goes down. Oh, there's a goo. I'm glad he didn't see me. Trying to see if they drop shoot, this says they drop up to level 50 plus Kunark spells, so that's about all the good stuff they drop. What do you think, Drosong? Are those goos red or should I kill them? Are they worth killing? Neutral Rocket says be careful of the goose. Some of them are fun. Maybe yeah, maybe we don't I don't know, no risk, no reward, right? Oh, look at that. There's plenty of enemies inside here. And it's cool looking in there. Okay, let's kill off, we need to get some health back again. Hall of Bones is killing us. Drosan gives the most the most basic of EverQuest answers. He says if they're experienced and you can kill them safely, then yes. I'm just kind of poking around in here and seeing what is it all about, you know? I was really hoping to find some good golems. Apparently the golems drop some rings. Okay, so that's the Shadow Knight epic mob. This is full of undead over here. And the center part of the arena is full of undead. And we have some undead down here. We could like charm those against each other. Oh, that was so close. Did you guys see that? I walked around the corner and there was a golem like right there. And they are KOS. Oh, what's going on? There's a invis player. He kind of scared me. I thought he was gonna like train us. What is he doing? He's like in the wall. That was bizarre. Oh, he's being attacked. I wonder if he's inside this. No, that's the edge of the zone. Wait, how is he there? It's very strange. What I'm wondering is, can I charm these two to fight each other? Oh my goodness, that whoever Bahinde is just backstab for 552. They are a level 60, according to this, XR assassin. Hold up. Can XR be XR can't be rogues. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know how they're an XR assassin, but they must have an old school guise. Yep. Drosong says XR hide mask illusion. Oh, XR hide mask. Where do you get that? Harbinger Geronic. All right, we're just gonna kind of poke around here with a pet. Really, the goal is not like high experience per hour. It's not dying. We're just kind of goofing around tonight. Girl Song says drops off spawn in Trakanon's teeth. Thanks for that. Good to see you tonight. Hopefully you're having a good week. First week of the year. It was kind of a short week for me. We haven't 100% like gotten up and running after the holidays. That's next week. So next week is like all bets are off. I don't think we're going to need fear in this place. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it off the bar. We've got just kind of a general loadout right now. I am going to park my pet further back here. And the reason for that is if I have a critical failure on my mez, I want a little bit of time to react. And the other thing I'm going to do is look up the zone spawn timer, which is 22 minutes here. That's very forgiving. We're going to wait till we have a nice full mana bar. That way I can mez these two. And then ideally we can pull just one golem. Yeah, I am off tomorrow. So I took my girlfriend out. We went and had dinner. She's off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. We're going to finally take down the Christmas tree. We've been putting that off for a few days. I'm not like a it comes down right away person, but I'm like a after New Year's, like New Year's Day, perfect day. All right, here we go. Okay, the first mez was successful. Oh, he resisted, but it was a regular resist. There we go. Now let's see if we can get just this golem. We did not get just that golem. So we're gonna... Oh, shoot. Oh no. My pet's getting beat up. Back, pet, back, 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 back. Shoot. This is already seeming a little dicey. We're gonna get our pet back. Oh no. Time to feign. That didn't go very well. I guess root broke. If I had a pet, I would consider like trying to take him on now. I'm thinking I still have a Scourge spell on one of them. Yeah, one of them still has a Scourge spell, so I don't want to stand up because as soon as he takes damage from that, I'll have both of them back on me again. Okay, so we know we get both of those. Now the question is, will they aggro off of the undead, or are they on separate aggro tables? And there's another necromancer in here doing something. I see his pet Is pet spam. Scourge should be falling off here in a second. There we go. Okay, nothing's running up here trying to kill me, so we'll see how this if we can break these guys or not. There are an awful lot of people in here. 22 players. We definitely need some health here before we try to do this again. And it looks like our shielding spell fell off, so we're gonna do another one of those. I'm also gonna do a steel skin as a little bit of insurance. Ooh. That guy drops the shield. The one that just said, "You will not evade me." And then he called out the name of a player. It's a level 60 player. Somebody must be either camping him or just found him. So I just need to get buffed up again here. Buffed and set up with the pet. Trying to see like over that wall. I see a lot of lights moving around. Ooh, one thing I realized is I didn't reset my bind point. So if we die, we gotta run ahead of us. So yeah, we got a little bit of downtime here. I can't throw on Call of Bones because if I do, it'll just deplete my health even further. So we're having to settle for the good old-fashioned allure of death. I am wondering about these skeletons. So the gyrating goos, they drop, according to the wiki at least, they drop the level 50 plus spells. I don't know whether that's to be believed or not. So if anybody knows if these drop the higher level Kunark spells for the necromancer, let me know. according to this, there are a couple spells that drop off of the Ixar skeletons, but it doesn't look like the Necro spells are among that. And then the golems, let's see, we were looking at the Vapor Golem. We were looking for these rings here. They're listed as ultra rare though. It would be nice to get some int 2 mana 10 rings though. That's kind of why I stopped here. I'm just wondering how to split this this camp up. So what we're going to test next is if I ST this one, will all the other mobs come running or not? That's what we're testing right now. If they do not, then this actually won't be that hard to split. If they do, if Feign Death fails, we're in trouble. Let's try it. Okay, I don't see... the golems are not coming. So we're going to feign. And we're going to let ST fall off on him. Oh goodness, he is beaten. He's beating the hell out of my pet. Get back, pet. I don't think this is a high enough level pet. So we're just going to root rot him. And he's resisting my spells already. And we're gonna get some spawn timers going here. I see somebody. Oh my goodness. He has resisted a lot of spells. And then root just wore off. These are tough customers here. Yeah, his root just fell off again. Okay, the pet's about dead. We need to get him off. Yeah, we're actually pretty low on mana just from the amount of resist that we've had to deal with here. Luckily, there's a lot of room. It's not like, you know, down near where there was mobs everywhere. Neutral Rocket says City of Mist is tough solo. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. Goodness. Hopefully my pet can finish him off here. Cool, we got 8 silver from that. Neutral Rocket says, I found undead fear kiting is okay around the arena courtyard. Drosong says 45 should be at Blood Gills. I may go try the Blood Gills out next. Let me see, do I have... I do have Breath of the Dead. But yeah, Neutral Rocket says, and even the gorillas in EJ, but they don't really drop anything, just experience. Neutral Rocket says you need DMF for Blood Gills. Is that just because of the water breathing, or is it because of okay, just the breathing? So I should be fine there. Cause yeah, this I can already tell. Just I mean, these are like supposed to be level 33 to 37, I think, and they are resisting a lot. And I'm looking at the greater Spurbone here on the wiki. They are 36 to 39, so he could be, you know, just as hard. Luckily, he didn't aggro with the golems that are over there. Yeah, I'm thinking that last pet was not a high enough level pet too. I actually didn't see what his max hit was, so I'm just going off intuition and the amount of damage he was taking. So we'll get back to full mana. And actually, I'm not going to take any chances here. We're going to go ahead and drop a steel skin on ourselves again. Just to have that extra bit of insurance. Yeah, that was kind of rough. And then once we get full mana, we'll try to do the greater Spurbone. but I'm not sure if I can get those two golems on their own. This is an interesting place. I don't think I've ever even set foot in this zone in all the years I've played this game. Yeah, buffs are looking good. We have a new pet. He is blue. So here in just a second, we're going to grab the greater spur-bone. Health is not looking the best, but the idea is we're going to keep him rooted. As long as he doesn't break too much. Here we go. Oh no. Alright, that's a wash. I didn't think he would aggro off of the skeleton. The last one didn't. So we could... Oh, he just reset. I was going to say, we could try standing up. Because the dot is still ticking on him. Yeah, this is probably not the optimal spot. What do you guys think? Should we try blood gills? I'm kind of open for whatever. Luckily, we're bound not far from the blood gills. I'm just glad I didn't die. Deaths and runs, not fun. And then the other option is I was thinking about drain tanking in Dreadlands. So what we're doing is we're just evaluating some different places and kind of figuring out like what do we want to do 45 to 46. Because as you guys can see, I haven't gone this far on a character in Kunark. So I don't know like what the best places are. Yeah, I don't think that didn't seem like the best. That didn't seem ideal. There may be other camps in City of Mist that weren't like that, where you don't have as much aggro, but... And I don't mind breaking a camp, but that one seemed pretty tough to break. Neutral Rocket says, gotta go, catch the stream later. Thanks for stopping by, Neutral Rockets. I'll be pretty much back on a regular 7:30, 8 o'clock my time streaming schedule now that the holidays are over. Girl Song says at Bloodgills there is a building at the bottom of the lake. There is a pillar at each corner, and each pillar has 2 mobs at it. One of them, they are line of sight and can single pull. But below on the sands are 4 single spawns. I think it's on the west side of the building. Just have to watch out if the Bloodgill Marauder is up in the cubby by them if you're fearing. Can you root underwater, or does root not work if they're swimming? Girl Song says Marauder is higher level and like 6-hour respawn. He drops a medallion for the Vishan's Peak key. So we're over here. We're gonna look at this the blood gills and see what level they are. 35 to 39. Respawn time is 13 minutes. That's good to know. And we want to know about the Marauder in case we do run into him. He is level 40. Okay. So unless he's like an extreme undercon, we're not... And you probably know Drosong. Is he like a huge undercon, or is it kind of just he's a little bit higher level but not a huge deal? Drosong says he's not that hard, but I've only ever really killed him with high levels doing the key. Ooh, the other thing I should probably look at is I actually don't know where I'm going. Okay. I just looked at the map real quick. And can you... So you're talking about fearing and rooting. I was under the impression when you were in water you couldn't cast spells. But I'm gonna go test that right now. Yeah, I thought while you were swimming you Okay. Well, I was swimming here. Is that why people say do have DMF to do this? Because it keeps you from like falling in the water? Oh, you need fish scales for... Oh, no. Who sells fish scales? Oh, no. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at here. According to this, unless I want to fish my own fish scales, I cannot purchase them, and I do not have DMF. That pond you just walked by has little fish. Yeah, that's true. The piranhas. I'm not sure I want to like go farm. I'm not sure I want to go farm fish scales just to do this. I may just head out to that area by KC and just pull stuff and drain tank it, even though I'm not a huge fan of pulling things and then having to run it to a wall. I had a feeling Breath of the Dead had a reagent requirement. I clicked on the spell gem and it didn't say anything here, but that's pretty par for the course for these old spell gems in the UI. It doesn't tell you what you actually need. Then I would hate to be down there and run out of fish scales. So I guess we can kind of decide if we want to farm a bunch of fish scales for later and come back. Do I want to stand in cab and fish a bunch of fish scales, or just go kill stuff? Girl Song says there's also fish in the lake that are the same level as the blood gills. Interesting. Okay. But you can probably get like 3 to 6 off the pond fishes, the fawn fishes. All right, we'll consider doing that. I may even actually do that off stream. Just like farm a stack of fish scales. Yeah, we have to be careful out here. There is a lot of C and Viz enemies. I don't see any yet. This is probably the first time since I've started this, well, maybe not the first time, but first time in a long time that I've kind of struggled to find somewhere that I think is optimal for leveling. Up until now, I've generally had a good idea and a pretty clear cut, like, I'm gonna go do this. But now I'm trying to figure it out as I go. And I did ask in Lake of Ill-Omen, and there was at least one player was at Blood Gills. How many players does Blood Gills normally support? Is it like a single person camp, or is it more than one? It looks like we have somebody out here, potentially. But this is going to be the... Drill Song says 1 to 3, depending on what class and level. We'll try this spot for a little bit. This is Karner's Castle right behind us. And we're going to try drain tanking. So we're going to take a little bit of time here, get buffed up, and then we'll go. Trying to remember what all spells I need to do this. Don't think we needed a lot. And one thing we'll have to watch out is just social aggro out here as we pull things from this this area. And like anything, I'll start slow, and as we get better at this, we'll get faster. And it'll probably take a few tries to get the best pet. All right, we'll go ahead and grab. I don't know if I want to tangle with the cockatrices. I think they stun you. So we'll try this brute. And of course, they hit super hard. Oh my. Oh goodness. We may want to get a root on him. Oh. Wow. Alright, let's see what... oh, we got a max level pet right off the rip. That's good. Wait a minute, you're supposed to be rooted. He was swimming there for a second. That was lively. I'll just say that. I'm not really liking that root is so unreliable at this point. That's that Kunark high MR innate on every mob. Seems like everything in Kunark that you try to cast any sort of CC or dot on, they just resist it. .45, I think, is going to be a tough level. I wonder what this guy is doing. He an enchanter? Whoops, I apologize. I have not had my screen up. I'm doing that thing where I get spacey. I just looked over at it. I'll tell you what you missed. I was getting beat on pretty bad by a yeti or a brute, but I persevered. But we're gonna try drain tanking at least for a little bit, and then we'll, if we have to, we'll switch over to regular. Looks like that is an enchanter over there. He's charming enemies. And I haven't even gotten a single full percent. So the hell level is very real. But as soon as I get a little bit more mana, we'll grab this giant over here. If he doesn't, yeah, he's gonna be gone. I don't know if we want to try Drachnids. They're casters. We'll give them a shot. They're right here. This is a Drachnid Webmaster. Now, I will say that Vampiric Embrace is pretty nice. Okay, that went okay. And we're up to 1%. 99% to go, folks. Yeah, they didn't seem to hit... They didn't seem to hit too hard. There's probably going to be a lot of downtime, you know, in between these kills. It definitely doesn't have the same stress level as like holding down a camp where you're looking at your mana and you're looking at a timer and trying to determine like the best way to prioritize. Do you need to rebuff now, rebuff later? I think that's the type of leveling I typically gravitate toward because it's what I've done the most of. Versus here, like I have free reign over, like I can go pull something, I can wait. It's all entirely up to me. Drillsong says, yeah, I love more casual camps. Yeah, I like really thrive on the pressure. I enjoy that type of gameplay, but as long as I'm getting experience. I am kind of enjoying the The drain tanking is kind of fun. I like not having to worry about my pet's health so much. And I think as I, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Drill Song. Drill Song says, always good to max your defensive skills. I was just about to say, as I do this, I'm going to get my skills up, whether it's my offense or my defense. And I think that's really going to help for later on. So there is benefit in just quietly grinding it out here for a while. One thing I don't like is just how short of a duration like Banshee Aura and Vampiric Embrace are. I'm just keeping an eye on those buffs because I don't want to go in without those. And I am going to look on the wiki here and see these cockatrice. What kind of nasty abilities they may have. It says they petrify victims. There's like a whole lot of lore in the wiki about this. I just want to know how long of a stun it has. All right, let's grab us another. We're gonna try another Drachnid. Ooh. He did something nasty. Looks like they have thorns. Oh, she's healing too. Or no, maybe that's a slow. Oh, it's a dot. Yeah, we may want to avoid these. It is definitely a hell level. Last time I did a hell level was on my enchanter. It really wasn't that bad. Because as an enchanter, you're killing two enemies at the same time. I may just keep, you know what, I'll just keep Vampiric Embrace on my bar right there. Because that is one nice thing about drain tanking is you don't need 15 different spells just to do it. And if anybody is an expert on drain tanking and you see something that I should be doing that I'm not doing, it's not going to hurt my feelings if you pipe in either later on YouTube in the comments or here on Twitch and just let me know. This definitely seems a little bit more casual than the blood gills, where you're managing that enduring breath and potentially getting interrupted by water. And yeah, let me take a look at my defensive skills here. So my defense is 142. So that can definitely go higher. Evocation is another one that I need to keep working on. Offense, I'm at 130. Piercing, I'm only at 110, and this, as far as I know, this is a piercing weapon. Yep. You look ripe for the picking. Oh, he hits hard. He's rowdy. Nice. Life taps procking, though. I think I got 2 procs there. Either that or my pet got 1. Goodness, yeah, that's a lot of damage. There's a shaman out here waving at me. Oh, he's gonna buff me. What a pal. Oh, he gave me regen too. That's cool. Shaman would be a really cool solo self-found, I think. Should we try a cockatrice? There's one right there. I worry about cockatrice stunning me and then me not being able to life tap. That spirit of wolf that shaman dropped on me will be nice, as I have to go and grab enemies from the field. Can't count on having that all the time, but and I feel like as long as I focus mainly on melee mobs, this should be okay. And then at some point, I'm probably going to need to go try to turn in all these canines. I'm up to 3 stacks and then a few extras, so... Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty slow and steady here. Especially with no zone experience modifier out here in the outdoor Dreadlands zone. And especially after being used to the last 2 weeks of good bonus experience, it's a little bit painful going into this, doing a outdoor zone, no bonus experience, hell level. And I have to ask, does anybody have anything cool planned for the weekend? I know I'm just kind of laying low right now. I'm trying to save some money. I'm going to put money away for the next probably 3 to 4 months and then build a better streaming computer. Although I finally figured out why the computer was making so much noise. And it wasn't actually the fans, it was the case. There's like a small gap somewhere that's letting air out of the case. And it was whistling. But I finally worked through that, so you shouldn't be able to hear any like whistling or anything on stream at this point. It was super frustrating. I remember somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I hear it." I mentioned it, but I put a lot of time into figuring that out. We'll try cockatrice. That's all that's out here right now. Ooh, they scream. They make really weird noises. They scream and they hit hard. Goodness. Yeah, it looks like they do run. Okay, he didn't stun me. Oh goodness. What's going on there? Let's watch this transpire. He's trying to get... He must have had a charm break with no root up. Looks like he got like an... Did he get an AoE mez off? Okay, he's got one of them charmed now. Those are always hair-raising moments as an enchanter when you have a charm break and root's not up. You learn really quick as a chanter to always keep root up. The first time that charm breaks and both those mobs just wipe you out. before you even have time to react, you're like, oh, okay, I know what I did wrong. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got one on him now again. We help him out. There you go, buddy. He's rooted, dude. Surprised he hasn't killed him. Alright, we need to find something to pull from the field here. It's a little bit scary when you can't quite see what's around these things. Yeah, I see those defense levels going up, so that's good. And then as our melee skills go up, we will see more life tap procs as well. Looks like we're gonna need new buffs here as well. What are you? Drachnid Recluse? I kind of want to sample like every one of these enemies so I know which ones to avoid, which ones are good. Ooh, they're ugly. Oh no. Good thing my pet got aggro there. There we go. I think this one is, he's healing himself. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know you lost, you lose Mistmore faction of all things whenever you're killing Drachnids. We're like 1,000 miles from Mistmore. Oh, he put like a poison dot on me as well. So it's good. I'm just trying to like figure out what do each of these enemies do if I'm going to be here for a while. It's really slow. This is probably the slowest I've felt on stream since, I don't know, Field of Bone. Normally there's quite a lot going on, so bear with me here as we work our way through this hell level. And I think I am gonna actually play some music here because there's got to be something to kind of liven it up a little bit. There we go. Tonight I've been listening to Rush and Black Sabbath. I'll go ahead and grab this guy just because he's like right here. I can't pass it up. Ooh. Don't get away. It was really interesting that drain tanking is like a thing. There's so many different ways to play this game. I'm also doing a little bit of research here during the downtime. Some people are saying Temple of Droga can take you all the way to 49. So that might be kind of cool. And then, yeah, being limited by Kunark only is kind of kind of hurting me here just because there is other spots that are not in Kunark that are actually probably way better. But that is the burden we chose making this character. Some other people are saying TD Spearox. So those are all some good ideas there. There's plenty of actually, I was just saying like, oh, Kunark only is hurting me, but a lot of people were mentioning Kunark camps, so where are you going, Drachnid? You're not getting away. I don't really like that they dot. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the blood gills are like the spot. But we are pushing up on 2 hours here, and I think this is a good time to call it. So I want to thank you all for watching and encourage you all to stay classic and stick around for the next episode.